Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Liam Rosenior has officially been named as the new Chelsea manager. Now, manager, we're going to use that term very loosely because if you scroll down here, we can see they specifically said Liam Rosenior has been appointed as head coach of the men's team. So let's, we know what the deal really is. And I just want to say off the bat, I am rooting for Liam Rosenior. Now, as you can say, I'm still even struggling to get the name out because a week ago, I barely had ever even heard of this guy. And I made it very clear in my Maresca video when I was talking about the departure that Liam Rosenior, if I'm being real, is not my first choice. Probably not second or third either, but if we're being real also, Liam Rosenior is probably not even Liam Rosenior's first choice. I mean, let's just be real. He's been pretty honest about the fact that he doesn't know if he's up for this in terms of the level. It is a jump. And I think Chelsea fans have been very vocal about the fact that this has been a bit of a bit of a letdown in terms of the ambition of the appointment. But we all got to come together and just accept the fact that this is the state of our club right now. It's not about winning and doing as well as we can to get up the table and winning trophies and all that. We're a profit-based club, just hiding under the skies of a club that used to be raked in glory over the last 25 years. And now, we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna say, Liam, come. You're gonna be the new puppet head. You're gonna have to play the lineup they want you to play. You're gonna have to work with the players they want you to work with. Rotate anyone that they want you to rotate because you gotta please those agents. You gotta please the players. You gotta get the value of the players to a certain level because we're gonna sell these players in the summer, or if we're not selling them this summer, we're probably selling them next summer. So it's really hard for me to even judge Liam on face value, and it's a shame because I do want the best for him. I would love to see him come in and make a big splash and win some trophies this season or next season, and him raise his stock and go on to bigger and better things. And probably he still will. Honestly, Liam, if it comes down to it, finesse us, bro. Finesse us. Come in with this low expectation and blow everyone out the water with some tactics or whatever. And at some point, when you realize that you want to actually go on and win things and you want a player here or a player there, come out and say it so they can get rid of you. And then you can go on to a better club because obviously the ambition, that's not really going to be accepted here at Chelsea anymore. So, Liam, I wish all the best to you. I really hope. I mean, because even if he's not my favorite choice for the position or whatever, I'm never gonna come in for a new manager and say, "Oh, I wish this guy fails. I wish he's the. I want Chelsea to fail because of this, whatever." No, I mean, this is what we're doing. I'm gonna back the manager, and I hope things go well. But I'm not gonna pretend like I know a lot about him. I'm not gonna pretend like I know a lot about his Strasbourg system or anything that he was doing at that club. Even though that's obviously our incubator club, but it is what it is. This is the hand we've been dealt, and we're gonna move forward with this. And this is the cards that he's been dealt. Clearly, he was happy at Strasbourg. He had his whole thing going there. They were doing well enough in Liga, and he didn't really have a choice. When you're at Strasbourg, and Chelsea comes in and says, "Hey, we want you to be our manager for Chelsea," that negotiation is basically Chelsea talking to a wall. They're like, "Hey, man, Strasbourg, we want your manager." And Strasbourg says, "Hey man, we are you. So here you go." I mean, it is what it is. And the real disrespect here is that Strasbourg fans, who have been Strasbourg fans before BlueCo or whatever came in, they are just going along with it. And I'm sure they're happy that their club is more successful in a sense since we came in. But at the same time, if I'm a Strasbourg fan, I'm like, wait, we got this coach, a promising coach that's making some progress with us, and all of a sudden, he just has to go on to the bigger club, like the main club in the system. in the infrastructure, and now we're out here looking for a replacement and we're stranded. That's disrespectful to Strasbourg fans. If we're being real, it's disrespectful to Chelsea fans, it's disrespectful to Strasbourg fans, and disrespectful to everyone. And now that Liam is here, Liam is gonna go in there, try to implement his tactics or whatever. But it's gonna be hard to really, like, when I come in to do these match reviews, am I really gonna be able to judge Liam wholeheartedly? I'm still gonna. I mean, it is what it is. You're putting the team out in terms of how they set up, not in terms of necessarily the players, because can't even say that. But if you're talking about the setup, I'm still gonna be able to criticize here and there. I'm not gonna just give him a complete clean slate forever. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be able to fully say, hey, this lineup was because of you. I might still criticize the lineup, but I'm going to be criticizing all the way at the top. It's not really about the sporting directors or Liam or anything like that. So it's a bit of a shame in that sense that I don't really know where this club is going. It's a mess, honestly. But that's life right now as a Chelsea fan. But Liam, still shout out to you. I mean, like I said, I'm wishing him the best. If we're looking down here, we're talking about his first game tomorrow. We're facing Fulham. I'm going to do a video on that, but it looks like Callum McFarland is still going to be in charge of that game. Anyway, he got us a result against City, so I'll give him that much. Rosenior's first game is supposed to be against Fulham in the FA Cup, which, FA Cup game as your first game, it's not the worst. It's against Charlton, so that should be a game where he's really able to start to get his feet under him, see what he wants to do with these players. I mean, he has a system that he uses at Strasbourg, and apparently under BlueCo, we're supposed to have a similar system across the clubs just to be able to do things like this with players and managers. But I mean, we have a different set of players at the end of the day. So whether or not his system is going to be 1-to-1, we're going to see. But then after that, he's going to Arsenal, well, home to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. So that's a massive game. Brentford in the league after that. That's not an easy game these days. And then we're facing Paphos in the Champions League. So he's just jumping competition to competition for his first few games. I have it laid out here just to be a little easier to visualize. Fulham, not him. Charlton, Arsenal, Brentford, Champions League, Paphos. Over to Crystal Palace, another not easy game. To be fair, at least these are some London games. But then we're going Napoli after that, which is another tough game. I mean, it's not the easiest run. Some games in there. I mean, I've been marking this Fulham game as a must win for like a month. Obviously now, because it's all intentional. Let me just put it this way: it's all intentional. They have reset expectations for the club. As soon as we start to feel like, oh, we can expect something, they go and say, oh, let's switch out the manager. That means we have to reset our expectations. We're not really aiming for Champions League in the same way as we used to. And then let's just go back to we're just going to flip these players until, say, Liam Rosenior eventually is like, hey, I think we could do something. They're going to be like, hey, see you later, buddy. And then all of a sudden, we're going to bring in a new manager, reset those expectations, and the cycle continues. So, I mean, I can't really say much from that front. Apparently, these are the reasons that they wanted to bring Liam Rosenior in. Playing style fits with Chelsea. I mean, I think that's supposed to be the BlueCo model that I talked about. We want to continue to control games, be solid defensively, and challenge for trophies. I mean, solid defensively. The amount of clean sheets we have right now, kind of fraudulent, because when we concede goals, we concede a lot of goals, and they're really bad conceding. Like it's poor at times. So I don't know about that. The club are confident Rosenior will work collaboratively with the structure at the club. I mean, that's the biggest one for me. That's obviously why he's come in. He's BlueCo already. They know he's going to be the yes man that they want, and it's that simple. So let's not pretend like the rest of this matters as much. He'll work closely with medical and performance departments when it comes to use and availability of players returning from injury, something that's been an issue behind the scenes this season. I mean,
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Come on.
In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
I mean, they're still trying to throw Maresca under the bus, which it is what it is. But that's its own issue. And then Chelsea have been impressed with the work Rosenior has done working with developing and improving players, BlueCo at Strasbourg, whatever, and strong desire to build a connection with the Chelsea supporters. I mean, I hope so, and I hope that works out. And he has a close relationship with the Chelsea sporting leadership team, obviously. Um, I found this. This is also apparently a potential 11 for Rosenior, and based on what he's done at Strasbourg. I mean, I can't take too much from this. I'm not going to go deep into this. They have like explanations here for how these roles will work, but this 11 has Colwell in it. Obviously, this is projecting for the future a bit, and because Colwell is not healthy right now. I mean, some things I think are interesting here, but realistically, Kukure out wide. Hato, we still have to see more from him. Obviously, he's not fit. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Reece James out on the wing. I don't know how much I love that from a fitness standpoint because Reece James in midfield has been great for keeping him healthy. So there's a lot of things here, but I can't take too much from it. I mean, I do like the fact that we have both of these guys starting. I mean, that's massive for us. But other than that, I can't take too much from that, to be honest. And yeah, now we're looking to the Fulham game. I'm hoping for the best there. I'll see you guys tomorrow for that game. Tap in. Liam Rosenior. I know it's not going to be his first game technically, but good luck for the games after that. And I'm not going to lie, Chelsea fans, we're in for a ride. It's going to be an interesting back half of the season, an interesting summer, and an interesting year next year. But Liam Rosenior is locked in for like 6 years apparently. I mean, let's be real. But hey, we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate you guys for watching, especially if you made it this far. Please like, subscribe, all that good algorithm stuff would be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the Fulham game tomorrow. Peace.